I'm a jazz artist. It's called Mobone, the phoneybone. That's my name as an artist. You can iTunes, Pandora, Sound, Spotify, any of your listening services. You can get Mobone, the phoneybone. This is my favorite song on Mobone. It's called Mobone. I played every instrument. That's me on the trombone. I'm on the bass line. Yeah, that's me. That's me on the. You know, I'll be out late at night, playing on my keyboard, making music. It's my passion. I found out I don't rap. Black history, you need to know. It's not a situation. It's a celebration. It's a situation. Because I grew up thinking I was a rapper. From the age of 15, I started rapping or thinking I should rap. I lost my way. Rappers was talking about gang banging and selling drugs. Why? And you can't be a wannabe. You gotta, if you talk about it, you gotta be about it, right? So if you're gonna talk about it, first you gotta be about it, then you go talk about it. Yeah, and I'm a smart man. You see, I got all my paperwork here. When I was gang banging, I did the same thing. Make sure I got all my ducks in a row. Before I go to jail, I'm gonna go to jail, but what I'm gonna go to jail for? Well, I don't want to go to jail for murder too long. I'm gonna go to jail for robbery, still get respect and get out quick.
But at least good work with it.
Go in and get out. But that's smart. I wanted to be a gang member, that's what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do. Put your ducks in a row. So now I'm grown, I put them childish ways behind me. Ain't that what they do? You a child, you do childish things. Like planning to go to the penitentiary because I ain't got no dad. Gotta go find my dad in the penitentiary. That's where they at. All the best men, they get out there was getting out swole back in the days. Today they get out with skinny legs, big bellies, skinny necks. Back in the day they get out smooth, waves busting, back arms out like this, then walking like this all in the club. They come in the club like, oh. You be a little kid like, I wanna be just like him. Who is he? Oh, he just got out of Folsom Penitentiary. That's Big Rough Dog. Right? You want to be ginger. I want to be like T-Dog. I want to be like Tay-Dog. I want to be like Peanut. I want to be like T-Top. When you're a little kid, you do childish things and want to be. You're a wannabe. I remember I called Pastor Wesley. Can I tell the story, Wes? When I called you a mark, we was about to fight, right? We said, this is a true story. Me and Wesley and Didio get into a fight. And I was mad. So I came out the building. I was chasing Didio, but Wesley was there. So I stopped at Wesley. Like, you Mark? What you want to do? I called him a Mark ass nigga. I don't mean to cuss, but I did. I called him a Mark ass nigga. At the church. And he was the minister. He a pastor, now he's the minister. I'm telling you, I'll be serious about my stuff. Y'all don't know, I'm serious about my stuff. But, look, he came. I've been passing out these flyers. He came. I called him a Mark ass nigga. He came to my house like this. The boy said, hey, my son, hey, that dude Wesley outside. I said, oh, he wanna fight? So I put on my shit. I said, come. I said, he didn't wanna fight at the house. He come into the house to fight. I thought this dude was tough. I put my shoes on, came out on the porch, but he's smart. He's intelligent. He's worthy. I came out, I was like, what's up? He's like, you called me something that day. I said, what? He said, you called me a mark? I said, oh. He said, what does that mean? Who does that? Somebody who wants to research. Somebody who wants to know, what does that mean? What is a mark ass nigga anyway? What does it mean? So I told him. I said, you marking after Pastor Sanders. You a mark after Didio and Pastor Sanders. You keep marking after them, you's a mark ass nigga. Be yourself. Then I tell you, can I trust you, Wes? I trust you to be a pastor. Stand up. Don't be marking. So what is a mark? A copycat, an emulator, an imitator, a wannabe. You mark, and what does the Bible say? A mark of what? You're gonna be the mark of the beast, or you mark of God. So this should make it clear. I just said that joke so you can know. When you read in the Bible and you say the mark of the beast, that's 666, that's a goddamn lie. The mark of the beast means you're a mark ass nigga. That's what it means. You marking after the beast. Who's the beast? Find out. Ask somebody. You're a mark after the beast if you believe rules. If you believe you was a slave, the beast told you that. Because if I told you was God when you was a baby, I said, you're going to grow up to be God. Before the universe was created, you was a star. So when you go to school, you're going to go to school like, yeah, I'm a star, I'm God. And when the teacher tells you something, you're going to be like, what you talking about? I'm God. The kids talk, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm God, I'm a star. But then, if you go to school, and your parents don't talk to you, your mom go to work, daddy ain't there. The teacher say, you's a slave. You ain't never been nothing. You ain't never gonna be nothing. So now, it's a different thing, huh? It's a different scenario in that child's character. Why are we complaining about our children not doing what we want them to do when we letting somebody tell them lies that they are slaves? Alex Haley was sued for roots in 1993. This is Black History 2023. How long ago was that? How many people in Black History, they're going to have a Black History celebration here soon enough. I bet there's going to be a whole bunch of Democrats in here talking about how civil rights, the civil rights leaders did such a great job for the black people. You ain't even black. What is black? Huh? What's the definition of black? Since we already found out the definition of niggas, we might as well find out the definition of black, right? Black is the absence of light. It's dark. Turn off the lights, you get black. It's dark. So when you're talking about a person and you say you are black, meaning you are in the dark, meaning you are ignorant. Oh, wait a minute, you lying like a mug. Now, wait a minute, niggas mean ignorant, Mo. That's what it, right? Niggas mean, no, black means ignorant. Niggas mean king. Niggas mean deity. Niggas mean God. Niggas mean prince. When I see my nigga, I'll be like, what's up, my nigga? And don't it feel good when I be like, what's up, my nigga? Do you feel like I'm saying, what's up, you ignorant fool? No. I'll be like, what's up, my nigga? And when we talk like that, that means we comfortable with one another. We don't like to say that around Skinhead Fred.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody just knows me like that.
My homeboy Skinhead Fred from Compton. I mean, when we around white folks, we don't like to speak comfortably. Be comfortable when we speak, do we? But I told the mayor, you're not married, you're the mayor. This is a public safety hazard. To allow children, my granddaughter, Nala, I'm in the kitchen, COVID-19, they teaching her at school, on the computer. I walk through the kitchen, you know, doing the dishes. I'm hearing the teacher, okay, Nala, and don't you know, all the blacks had to be in the house at such and such, what the hook? You lying like a mug. The teacher tell who black? Who? I'm mad. I'm listening to the teacher teach my child that her grandparents wasn't shit. They could tell us to go in the house when they want to. There was a sundown. But that's in one city. And that's because them dudes wanted to live around them people, and them people said, you want to live here? You got to go in the house at this time. But there was black cities like Tulsa, Black Wall Street. Everybody was millionaires. But then there was other cities, hundreds and hundreds, especially one that affects you. Proctor. In 1920, Black Wall Street at Tulsa, Oklahoma was burnt down. So was Proctor. This is Proctor. Google it. 44266 is the area code for what? Ravenna? Nope, Proctor. Proctor predates Ravenna. So wait a minute. Who burnt Proctor down?
Hey, you got that.
Who burned Proctor down? The people who run Ravenna. Today, the sheriffs. And it's not illegal. It's not illegal to go to somebody's city. Because Richie gonna be teaching y'all this soon enough. You're gonna be following these paperworks here, these uniform commercial code finance statements. All the black people doing this now.
Right on.
You doing this uniform? You gonna go file for sovereignty. You want to be a sovereign American. Because black people say we want to be sovereign. The United States don't have jurisdiction over us. Bam. So, what I recommend is do not go sobering before you learn what sobering is. I did. I went sobering. You see, I got my paperwork. This is signed by the state. I got paperwork here signed by Washington, D.C. You know I went to Washington, D.C., right? A whole lot of times. I went in January 6th and got famous, but I took an island in October. October 4th, 2020, me and Nala were down there for 3 days. I just went back. She said, I told her I was gonna take her, right? I'm supposed to take you back. I'm supposed to go to Baltimore, but I heard we finna do some stuff. I said, I can't take my granddaughter, we finna do some stuff. Cause it's real. This is a situation where y'all can go to church and go to school. I'm out here about to die. I'm going to Washington, D.C. When you go to Washington, D.C., you don't go to Washington, D.C. and expect to come home. You don't. When I went there, I had a bulletproof vest on, didn't I? I went down there with a bulletproof vest, meaning what? I thought I was gonna get shot. I didn't care. I'm fighting for you. Somebody say, oh yeah, we like you black people, we do black. Who's willing to die? Are you willing to fight? Are you willing to die? I was willing to die for this black history. For you. You know what they said? Mo, you went down there for Donald Trump. What the heck? I'm going down there for a Donald Trump. I'm going down there because Donald Trump closed down abortion clinics. 19 million black abortions from 1973 to 2019. That's 36% of the black community. That's what? Genocide. If he's a racist, he's a dumbass racist. Why would you close down the genocide? There's 19 million black babies before they even born, killed, before they can vote, before they can write a poem, before they can say hello, hi, and make you say, oh, they're dead. 19 million blacks. Donald Trump shut it down. I found that out because I went to the rally to beat him up. Because I'm serious about this. We was talking about, I was watching TV, watching news, see the dude get pushed all around at the Trump rally. I said, that's gonna be me next. I dare him to push me, I went. What's up? Push me. They're like, smart people. They're like, what are you talking about? Donald Trump closed down abortion clinics. So what would that mean? And the white folks start telling me. I'm not a racist. As you can see, skinhead Fred right here to my right.
That's right.
We got an organization called Real Niggas and Rednecks.
That's right. And if we can't do it the right way, we'll do it over
We're
and
gonna do
over
it.
until we get it right.
We're gonna get it done.
Satisfaction guarantee.
So when I'm
Let
there,
the Lord lead you.
I went and met them white folks. I was gangbanging, I'm from Crib. I'm insane loco mo from Crib. I didn't know. I'm going to fight some white folks, man. These folks, they pushing niggas around. We're gonna get some pushing going on then. For real, that's what it was about, right? I found out not only did he close the abortion clinics, somebody brought it back to my memory. Donald Trump works with Al Sharpton and Don King, with Muhammad Ali. I said, oh shoot, that is right. Muhammad Ali, a real black nigga, his name was Cassius Clay. He don't like white folks so much, he said, my name is Muhammad Ali. So if you was a racist with money, Muhammad Ali, the last nigga you're gonna work with. For real. Joe Biden was alive around that time. What was Joe Biden doing around that time? He was going to Senate with his bill called the crime bill. Ronald Reagan turned him down. Yeah, the war on drugs was Joe Biden trying to get the crime bill passed. The war on drugs started when? 1987. Ronald Reagan, just say no. This is your brain on drugs. Yeah, I was 17. I remember living in LA. Crack was in our city. I was a crack dealer. I sell crack for a living. That's all. If times get hard, you better believe I'm gonna sell some crack. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't no liar. I can't lie. If times get hard, I know where to get some crack at. And I know who to sell it to. Because I grew up selling crack. In Los Angeles, California, gangbanging. So, I get to these Republican white folks. I'm a Democrat. They got this organization called Walk Away. And they showed me all this facts on how Donald Trump is working for them. Even the HBCUs gave all that money to the HBCUs that didn't even ask for it. He gave the HBCUs 10 years of grants before they even filed. I said, that cannot be racist. Found myself in Washington, D.C. Not for Donald Trump, for the HBCUs. For them black babies that was dying in the womb. I was ready to die for them babies, not for Donald Trump. That sounds silly. To look at a nigga like me, like I'm a sucker ass nigga to die for a white boy. For real though, I gotta get real on you because y'all niggas think I'm a sucker. What the hell? What a nigga gonna go to Washington D.C. ready to die for a white boy? No, I'm trying to die for Wes. I'm finna die for Nala. You ain't finna do my granddaughter like that. You ain't finna tell my granddaughter lies and I sit around talking about that's wrong. It's just gonna be like that. I'm just a coward. I just ain't gonna. I'm gonna fight. I take off my shirt and fight in the middle of the street. Anybody. At the church, I'll fight you at McDonald's. Remember I ran up on the chief? We met the chief. Me and Bam, we met the chief of the Mohawk Indians one day. I ain't gonna lie to you. Me, Bam, it was Doughboy, and my Uncle Toonie called me talking to the chief of the Mohawks is down here. We know we indigenous Americans. We know we the Indians, we the Cherokees. We know who he is, fool. He come up here, white man. What did he call me? What made me mad? He said, he called us something. I said, don't call us that. Then he said, then the colored. I said, listen here, white boy, you ain't the chief. Matter of fact, we taking over the Mohawks. My name Mo, we the Mohawk Indians now. This is the new Mohawk tribe.
They called him a $5 Indian.
I don't know, I just went black on him. Scooted my chair back, what's up with it then? We about to fight in McDonald's. That's what kind of leader you need. You don't need no leader talking about, I had a dream with a little black boys and a little white girls was fornicated in the corner holding hands walking down the street. No. You want a leader to tell the truth. To tell the truth, you know you don't want the little black girls to be with the little white boys. How come he didn't say that? He said the black boys with the little white girls. Still kind of racist because we was black boys was dating the white girls. And then when the black girls started getting with the white boys, we got mad in the mud like, oh, hell no. That's not right. What? It's almost abomination to see a sister with skinhead Fred. They're like, what? And you sitting over here, your brother sitting over here married to a white woman. So it's cool for my brother to be married to a white woman, but if my daughter have a baby by a white boy, it's bad. But look at my baby. Look how beautiful and smart and intelligent she is. How active Nala is. Yeah, we ain't gonna say we want to see that, but when it happened, you want to see that. I want to see her every day. Right? So if roots is a plagiarism, when somebody lies, you don't care that they lied, do you? Why'd you lie? That's it ain't that you lied. Why'd you tell that damn lie? That's what you're gonna get down to the matter of facts. You told a lie, but why? Why did they tell this lie? What's the reason? So I can hate skinhead Fred. So when an organization like the United States government, the federal government, they already took our Second Amendment. In the black community, we don't have a Second Amendment. If they see us marching down the street with some guns, we all getting pulled over. Even if we got license, they gonna see them. They gonna check to see them. With skinhead Fred though. He can walk, him and his company can walk with AR-15s down the street with no problem. When I went to Washington, D.C., it was an old white lady. Old white lady, pretty lady. Old white, looking like a Catholic lady. Came up to me and said, I got 2 guns in my purse. when it kick off, you grab one, do your stuff, and put it back. Because we know you can't have a gun, but we gonna bring them for you. Real niggas and rednecks. Y'all don't understand what's going on in America now. We gonna get it done. We gonna get it done. Right?
Exactly.
We gonna get it done. We not playing. Y'all think I'm playing because I'm telling jokes and it's funny, but it's not funny. I went to Washington, D.C. to die for you. That's not a joke. I didn't have to come home. And they still, the FBI still can come like, oh shoot, man, the FBI here. Oh shit, run.
Man, what you doing in there? You gotta stay away from me.
Right. They still investigating the rioters. They still, I might be on the list down somewhere down here. Y'all know, what does that feel like? Stressful. Stressful enough to have you in a hospital getting surgery yesterday. Constipated, can't move, can't think. They can come take me to jail, and when we go to jail for what we did, we don't get no court date. We don't get no trial. We don't get no lawyer. We don't get no court. We just in there. For you. I'm willing to go sit in there, I don't care. And I'm in there talking all kind of junk, kicking off all kind of riots. Everybody gonna get beat up. Every police officer gonna get stolen on. Every inmate that ain't ready to kick off the riot gonna get beat up. I mean, if they gonna kick me out the jail. They gonna ban me from any jail. Cause that's where the real niggas at. The real niggas and the rednecks. They all in prison. If you want a war, go to American prisons and release the beast. In American prisons, all of our best men, black, white, Mexican, are put there so they can support this thing here. Telling your child, telling my grandchild, he's a slave instead of a star. I took Nala to the University of Akron and she showed out. She's a little baby. Doing motor skill moves, and we were doing studies on her, and all the students had to bring it. Nala is intelligent, superior. We did the test at the university with the equipment and all the different tools and the different, she did good. This is something we have to focus on. If you letting a person that's that smart go to a school, then all of a sudden, she coming home, pants hanging down, talking about she from West Side, rolling 60s Crip gang. What the heck? You's a smart, intelligent, beautiful child. The school told her she was a slave, right? But now, when somebody tell you like that, what does your pride set in? No, I ain't. Shoo. But you see us walking like this all the time, right? But in reality, this is what you walk like when you hurt. This is the walk of a man in pain. Watch. Because I got the bag on. I'm hurt. This is how you walk when you hurt. But we black men walk like this because we are hurting inside. This is how we walk. Because it hurts. I gotta die or go to jail. I can't plan no life. What kind of life can I plan? I done went to Washington, D.C. It's already over. I already went on. They see, I can't say I wasn't there. I was on TV. Big Mouth Show Line Crip Trump 2020. Everybody in the world seen it. What can I do? What plans can I make for any future that will be intelligent? None. Because as soon as I get to working, as soon as I get to building, your turn, Mr. Smith, come with us. And what can I say? That walk, that painful walk. Don't we walk like that? You ever been in jail? You ever seen us in the chain gang? All of us walk like that. All of us. We got the same look on our face, the same pain in our heart, the same hand behind our back. This is Black history. It's not a celebration, this is a situation. You got men in your community trying to die for you, giving you information. This is Proctor City. This is your city. You have to fight for it. You got to be ready to die for it. Revelations 21:8. What does it say? This ain't for the fearful. The fearful, the abominations, go to the lake of fire. The unbelievable, it's a bunch of them in that little step, that right there, 21A. There's a whole bunch of them that we cannot be and that we are being. Even if you a Democrat, you should have went to Washington, D.C. to tell us, hey, y'all niggas need to go home. Because whatever, but nobody else was there. We're allowing our children to be taken away. How many of our children have died? Diddy-o's baby. The good ones. Gone. Landon. Sierra. Gone. We just lost Tom's baby. Paul Wood's baby. Who ready to die? The baby dying. You gonna let the baby die instead of you? Black history is not a celebration, it's a situation. It's time to fight. It's time to stop being racist. Get with the homies. Because we can't have no guns. They got them. You're gonna need a gun. Because you're gonna need law enforcement. Here's your law. This is a letter in a package from Washington, D.C. Want to show you? I got my name on it, just so you see them. Washington, D.C. To me, from Washington, D.C. So we got the law, right? They gave us the law. They said this is our land. They said this is our city. I filed the papers with the court in Ravenna, the township, everybody. I was with the mayor. The mayor hired me to work in the charter commission last year, didn't he? Last year this time, I was the vice chairman of the Ravenna City Charter Commission. This is serious. This is your city. You don't have to be going through what you're going through. Don't let them know, when they come in here and say, the Democrats is Jim Crow. It ain't no way, all the Crips one day decided, you know what, cuz? We finna be Bloods. And all the Bloods one day said, you know what, blood on blood. Nigga, I ain't saying blood no more, we gonna say cuz. And switched over to the Crips and said, hey. And on the way back crossing, the Bloods said, you know what, we Crips. And still, fuck blood now? Does that make sense? Could it make sense? Would they do that? Could you see that happening? All the Democrats just wake up in the morning and say, you know what, we're gonna be Republicans. And all the Republicans just wake up and say, you know what, we're gonna be the Democrats. Does that make sense? Could that happen? Could you see that happening? That could not happen. I could not see me and my homeboys from Showline Crip saying we finna change our name to Vintage Showline Blood Gang and we all gonna wear red. Whoever saying that finna get beat up dead. Whoever running that meeting, somebody gonna stand up and say, you know what? You probably off-brand anyway and beat him up. For real. Somebody gonna be mad. One person, somebody. So all the Democrats, they're saying blacks vote Democrat because we were Republican before. Republicans is for the black people, but all the Republicans changed to Democrats. And all the Democrats changed to Republicans. So you need to vote Democrat. Democrats burned Black Wall Street. Democrats are the Dixiecrats in 1865.
Hey man. Hey. What you know about me? Oh goddamn, he's so sexy. Turn it up, down, for your delight. All right. Turn it up, and let me break it down.
Team 12, my family. I did my family history. It's in here too. The Gullah. We are the Gullah the Geechee family from South Carolina. We're the Eichelbergers. We were enslaved by a Jewish family, the Eichelbergers. But the Eichelberger family, they came with soldiers that were not English. The English people, the Dutch, not the Dutch, but the Italian. You know about the English, the Italian, you know about the Irish and the Scottish, because we all live in the same community. They separated our communities for financial gain. In the year 1200, it'll show you where we can stand on law and legalities. You know Jesus, I love Jesus. The only reason I know this information is because I asked Jesus. Jesus, I want freedom. Jesus, I want a better country. Jesus, what can I do to make this a country that we can all enjoy? Jesus, what can I do to help my son? Jesus, what can I do to give the information to the people that can bring us together? And this is what he gave me. And this is what he told me to do. I just wanted to make a place better for my children to grow up. I left Los Angeles, California in 2001. I moved my children out here from Los Angeles, California because I didn't want them to be part of gangbangers. All my friends are Crips. I grew up in California, we all Crips, we gangbang. That's what we do. That's our religion. We can't even be Christians because we Crips. But a Crip can't be nothing but a Christian. You can't be nothing but a Christian as a Crip, but you can't call yourself a Christian as a Crip. But you gotta love Jesus. It's a trap. It's too confusing. The burden is hard. That yoke is heavy. I can't take it. God makes it plain. God makes it simple. He said keep it simple. You kiss people you love. Keep it simple. Kiss. Give it a kiss. You kiss people you love. Keep it simple, you my brother. That's my sister. I love you like the same. I love you like I love a brother or I love a sister. That's it. That's simple, right? That's plain. He made it plain. Now it's hard for me to say, well, Vinny, you kind of light-skinned, brownish, look brown. That means you black. I gotta like you better than I like Warren. Cause Warren, you ain't got the nappy hair like me. I can't like you like I like Benny. His hair nappier, so I gotta like him better. That's what they say in America, so I'm sorry, man. That's hard. That's too stupid for me. I can't operate in that kind of stupidity. That's just so stupid. I mean, like you know how when you was a kid and you be talking, you be telling jokes against each other, and you can't think of nothing funny to say, so you just say, man, you just bonbon head. You just a bonbon head. What is a bonbon? I don't know. That's just so bonbon head. It don't make no sense. We operating under the love of Jesus Christ. We operating under the Spirit and the guidance of the Holy Ghost have no choice but to do what's right. We believe that the scriptures in the Bible are all inspired by God. We believe that the scriptures in this Bible that are inspired by God is profitable. It's profitable doctrine. It helps us teach you better. Reproof, correction, and reproof is correction. And instructions for righteousness. So, without the instructions for righteousness, how you gonna do right? How you gonna do right without instructions? It's impossible. I can't put that camera together. I can't put this camera together. I couldn't even put this tripod together without the instructions. It took me a long time. I broke a piece until I picked up the instructions to read it. So before you read the instructions, usually you break a piece or get lost and have to take it all the way back apart again, go back to the store, replace that part. Instead, you should have just read the instructions in the first place, right? The basic instructions before living earth. Bible, B-I-B-L-E. Basic instructions, basic, keyword, basic instructions. If you can't get past the basic instructions, what makes you think you're gonna be good in the kingdom? You can't get through basic training? You can't get through basic training, you think you're going to heaven and you're gonna kick your feet up in the shade? When there's angels right now fighting for you? You prayed for something. Daniel prayed. It took 21 days. The angel said, hey, God said I sent it. It took 21 days. The angel had to fight 21 days to get a blessing to Daniel. That means when to heaven, you might be fighting. It's time to prepare for battle now. That's why the Bible say, where it said in Ephesians 6, put on the whole armor. It don't say when you go to heaven, bring a pillow. Bring your blanket. Bring your blanket of salvation. Bring your pillow of truth. It don't say nothing about no pillows. It don't say nothing about no blankets. It say sword. Bring your sword, which is the word. It say shod, mean tie your feet. Tie your feet. Prepare your feet, shod with the preparations of the gospel of truth. That's the Bible again. It say have on the breastplate of righteousness. And how you gonna have on the breastplate of righteousness if you haven't been instructed in righteousness? The instructions for righteousness is in the Bible. You can't wear a breastplate for battle if you don't have the instructions to put on the breastplate. Your helmet of salvation. You gotta start with your helmet or end with it. Begin to end with your salvation. Jesus is the author and finisher of our faith. He started it, he ends it, he is our Savior. Jesus is our helmet. If you don't know the instructions, the basic instructions, you don't have conversation and doctrine. You can't speak. You can't speak correctly and clearly or clairvoyantly. You don't have enough vocabulary. Your literature is off. You slow learning. You slow burning. Read the gospel. And I know reading it by yourself is confusing. So come to church. I'm at 420 Prospect Street. Almost every day. Not even on Sunday. Hey, I'm up there working. I don't even lift weights. I lift shovels. I dig ditches. I spin screwdrivers. I climb ladders. I hit with sledgehammers. I dig. I work. I work very hard. That's how I got these muscles. Not because I go to the gym. Because I go to the church.